I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emhyr has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky.
Did you want to change your heading?
The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I feel like I should be concerned by how small my stomach is being right now. I literally ate half of a half sandwich, and I'm actually full.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. Well, the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right.
My feet are
But
cold.
Varatra, her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador.
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Oh, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloody house. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Did you want to change your heading?
Did it not change again? How rude. Should be good now.
Good food.
That's good. Yeah, I don't know.
Help! Save me! I'm dying! Poverty!
Anyway, I was saying, I don't know if I should be worried or not, but my stomach is not doing so hot, honestly. Like, it seems to have shrunk 4 sizes. I barely ate half of a sandwich, and I'm pretty, like, I'm still hungry, but I'm not hungry. It's concerning.
I met you, mate. Back there at Lockwood.
Town his cleavers out to kill horses.
It's spinning from all that yammering.
Oh, some fresh air.
Are you feeling full?
Kind of, but not really at the same time.
Oh,
It's like, when I went to go look for food, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really hungry. I really want something to eat. Then I was like, oh yeah, I still have half a sandwich. And then I felt bad because my sister was also hungry, so I ate half of it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll give the rest to her and I'll just find something else. Well, now I'm at like the point where I'm like, I don't really want to find something else because I'm not hungry, but I'm hungry. It's confusing. Also, what is it taking me? Ah.
Snacks.
I don't really have snacks right now. I have jelly beans.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Come on.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh, well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Oh man, I'm cold. Oh my god, it's really cold in here. Oh my gosh. I made the mistake of coming in here. Nope. Out. Nope, 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 nope. You're fucking cold. Whew. Take looking for snacks off the list. That was terrible. What the fuck?
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you
Got a
kicked
heater.
Dandelion out. Through the balcony.
Not in that room.
Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring.
But I'm mainly just cold because my
that lying
feet are cold.
scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those
Did you put her socks on?
I did.
Then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
I have
Slippers.
jelly beans
Ask you
and
about other washerwomen?
snacks.
Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe
I'm
he
under the
likes some
blankets with socks
Sub-Z.
on.
Ah,
I just...
maybe. But
Not
what did
too
he
much,
ask
too
about,
much.
exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
I could look for a thicker sweater.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Nice! Another level. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for a thicker hoodie. If I don't die trying. Ah! I have a box in my way. I mean, that one's a good one, but... I don't really have any thicker ones out just yet.
Do you have beanie?
It's in the wash. I have my Unis Honest sweater. Maybe I'll grab that. It's really hard to do one-handed though. Ow! And this one also has a hood. So if my head gets cold, I can throw my hood up. now that I'm looking, I don't have much in the way for snacks. Like, at all. Haven't really been buying snacks lately. So. Ooh, my arms are cold. I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch hoodies.
Long live a free Temeria. Temeria will be free again, one day.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry, the cat was trying to get in my room again. Freaking cats, man. I am warmer, so the sweater change was a good idea. Oh, I need to level up. I almost forgot. Oh, Geralt, don't punch people.
What do to you? Ooh. As clear as the eternal fire.
Yeah, confusing. Sorry.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
I sure hope not.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh, Jesus.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Damn, my pillow is coming out of my pillowcase. Okay. Now that that's sorted.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Nice.
I know this is none of my business, but why do
I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
No.
Must be horribly boring
Not really.
being a Witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Sure. Now, what next thing is going to happen? I know at some point I have to race somebody. Just don't remember when. Ooh, I almost tripped. Ow. Is there a cut on my finger? Yes, there is. Phone. See, this is the issue. I move stuff, and then I can't find stuff. I'll find it in a minute.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
I found it.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Weird. Oh. Interesting. You can buy those
so long.
This early on? I didn't think you could. But that's nice to know. I really gotta stop hitting that button.
Fuck!
Time to end this.
Kill you!
I'm a murderer. Yet, they're the ones attacking me. Looks like he's taking a poop. Right, I will remember that for the future. You're a murderer, even if you're not the ones doing the attacking. You're a murderer by nature if you just look at somebody and they try and attack you. Got it. Okay. I gotta stop pushing that button. Oh, Geralt.
Hey! Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
I'm sure you are.
I praise you with all my heart.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Help!
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait!
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Rumble time!
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Slay you like...
You're gonna slay me like what? Huh?
Oi, beware the gutters.
They act like I purposely wanted this. Oh, I'm gonna turn the light off so I can see again. Much better. Maybe if oh jeez. I'm gonna take my hood off because I don't want my hood up. I love my Honest hoodie so much. It's about the time of year I start wearing it all the time. I remember being so heartbroken that I had to work while they were doing their final live stream. I watched what I could and then I ordered my hoodie. And I'm so glad I did.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
In the circus.
Or not arrest him.
Will he die? Die from rat, stupid.
Yes,
like my
do.
grandma.
Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a witcher by the toe.
Like as
If
not.
he sees you,
How
let
do
him
you
go.
know?
Run away
Mum
and
says
don't be
that
slow.
anything but catches a cough. He's as good as in the grave. This one's got to...
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
My word. Watch, they're gonna pull some bullshit excuse to fire me. But honestly, I am okay if they do. I'll find something. Because this job, honestly, fucking sucks.
One way to get out.
That is one way to get out. And a way to report to the Better Business Bureau. Because if they fire me over getting COVID, well, it's a little fucked up then. So, and the only reason I'm thinking they could possibly do that is because, like I said, been sick, haven't been sleeping, so I haven't been calling in like I'm supposed to, sort of, but I'm not supposed to. So, I mean, if they really want to pull that, go for it. More power to ya. I don't care. I Like, that's just the point I'm at. Yeah.
My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords. That hurts.
If they do that better for you.
I mean, yeah, it would be a lot better for me. I'd probably find a better job. It's just hard to look for jobs right now, honestly. Especially ones that pay decent enough.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we met.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emhyr. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sure.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvrand's a true
Is this where you race low?
Yeah.
Than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Which one?
Have you got one in mind?
Not really. I was gonna race with the black one, but I don't remember the name of it, so... whichever.
Where her pointer is, last one.
The last one? Sure.
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Let's not say we did.
I adore the speed, the rush of
Let's go.
Witcher, let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
I have to.
The rush of air.
I won. Just
What
barely.
a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
That is yours.
Nice.
Now,
Superior
could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
I just kicked that lady in the head. Oh. Rude.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
No.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But
coffee, because sarcasm needs to stay hydrated.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Says, I don't care about Disney lying about my Prince Charming. I'm more pissed about forest creatures and their unwillingness to clean my house.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request.
Yes.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Nothing hurts as much as life. Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them. Youth these days, hair-brained, all of them.
I think we come back later on.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
It's fucking expensive. So people swear by this K18 thing. It's $30 a bottle. And it's for a 0.5 ounce bottle. It's $75 for
And here we are.
1.7 ounces.
Likewise.
That
See ya.
is terrible. The fucking mean. I was like, oh yeah, I'll look into it because a lot of people are recommending it. No, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe it's less if I go through the actual thing.
Ah, Geralt!
No.
What can I do for you?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got
No,
to do with this?
still the same price on their website.
He is close to the Emperor.
That's ridiculous.
And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do.
No.
But, as
that's
is known, an Empress needs
ridiculous.
an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Farewell.
Fools would only buy it.
For real. Like, sure, it works wonders on your hair if you spend $300 freaking dollars for 2 bottles that are tiny. Because 0.5 fluid ounces, that would take care of 1 or 2 washes of my hair. Especially with how long my hair is.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are
Like,
fond of freaks.
that's ridiculous.
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Yikes.
on! Ow!
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother with two? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Don't interrupt me.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Bro?
Come on, come closer.
Stop flaunting and fight! Drat it! You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Mistake.
Says you.
Stop flaunting and fight! Why bother? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenfurt professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Why does this look like a door?
My man's a sword swinger too, for King Radovid.
Eh?
Is it not uncomfortable? All that steel at the back.
Also, for real, where was this other lady hiding this whole time? Did she come down the stairs? Probably. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. I just launched my phone at myself. If only there's anything... that. Because there's no other door. Hello? That for real looks like a door. That's out. So now we'll go through the back way. Because I feel like as soon as it closes I won't be able to go back in. Oh, maybe not.
What do you want?
Excuse you. That's a dead person. Oh, 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 oh. What the fuck just happened? No. Interesting.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Good for you.
Behave, Witcher.
Ah, oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Oi, cock up.
My mummy says hello. Show me your sword.
No bread, no coin, poor as shite.
A cheekbone.
My, what a fleet.
Now is it locked? No.
Vedian Docas, Enquetza. Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the Vigglebuds, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Vigglebud introduced us near the roasted Capan? I don't know. Table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat, and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how brightly you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you, meet with me, even if just for a moment, just for a second. Await by the well in Gildorf, every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopelessly in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your truly devoted admirer, Gilbert Blythe. Weird. That what I was trying to do. It's not what happened. That's definitely what I was attempting to do.
Civilization. Youth these days.
Okay. Sultan.
Everyone's always on me.
Is that what I think it is? Seriously? There's one right here? Fucking shut up. See, I knew there was one here, but I was like, oh well, I guess not.
Winds howling.
I can tell. Because my ears.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow. What are you doing? It's clear as the eternal fire.
I'm very confused by what just happened. Am I not allowed to run? Apparently not, because everybody started screaming. This is my turn.
In short, who kisses your
Where are
ass?
you keeping Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this?
Actually, this doesn't turn out too bad.
Naughty bound. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
It's very cool. This is such a weird alcove. I suppose not as weird as having storage for food product in a bedroom that the guests are supposed to stay in. Holy cow. Ah, yes, my room. I'm kidding. I don't. This is not my room. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this isn't that bad of an establishment if you think about it. Also, I will die if I roll off the edge. Speaking of death, just in case that happens, because I don't want it to happen. Ah! When will you return to Sedaris? I hope it'll be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. What the hell? My knee hurts.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Oh. The weird one.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ach, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I don't want to.
Willow, your bread.
Is there not a tunnel? Yes, flippin' not.
There's mage hunters. Footprints didn't get anywhere. Just freak.
For that twiddly bag again.
Oh Lord.
Whoa! What a killer!
A new? All outstanding residents know that. Hark the words and warning of a loyal. I swear we already did the haunted house one. Loyal townsmen, do not business with that Blackwood de Jonquière. Though his line is held in high esteem and considered honorable, he himself is a swine and a cheat. He sold me resident at a most attractive price, knowing all the while the house is haunted. There can be no thought inhabiting it. For an evil spirit torments all who set foot there. For now the ghost contents itself with rattlings and prinkings, but who knows what foul deeds it'll turn into in time. Let then anyone with half a wit about them stay far away from said home, and never make a deal with any sort with this defrauding disjuncture.
Oh!
Is it here? No. It is down though.
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them. Witcher, Witcher. Kareen, look who's come.
Huh. Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Boom! Skating!
Cute. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go put my other drink that I pulled out back in the fridge because I don't want it anymore. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
WB.
Thank you.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.